Cancer, hi. Let's start off with an oracle card to see what the theme for the reading this week is. If you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post these every week based off of your zodiac, and I post a card of the day every day. So 3 cards fell out for you, okay? So the first one is the Chaser, fear of abandonment, chaser, and codependencies, okay? Next one is passion. Insane chemistry, sparks, and having fun, equal interest, burning desire. Okay? And the last one, date. Get back out there, meet someone new, setting a date, deal online. Okay? That's the theme for this week. Not bad, huh? Alright, so like I said, I post these every week based off your zodiac. So this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Venus. If you are not a Cancer and that came across your feed, there may be a message in here for you, but don't make it fit where it doesn't. Okay? Let me know in the comments if it resonates. So I'd love to hear back. Alright, so Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Venus. What do we have? Okay, 4 of Swords and Page of Wands. Okay, so recently somebody acted on selfish interests, or may have decided to put themselves first. One or the other, either selfless or selfishness, okay? And as a result of that, you got the 4 of Swords. Grief, worry, need, depression, okay? Could even be guilt. Okay, what else do we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Venus? Okay, 10 of Pentacles, a lot of hard work, and the Tower. So, although you've had put a lot of hard work into this situation, something shook the foundations of your relationship in some way. Okay? May have to do with work, or a love situation, or both. Okay? But I'm seeing work. Something to do with your finances. Something shook everything up. I get a feeling possibly a partner wasn't being honest about something having to do with finances. Knight of Swords and 7 of Swords. So you've been through some poop. And you're still standing, even though you look at this. It's like I'm still standing, but I'm kind of fucking tired of this. And you're standing on unsturdy ground. Okay, not very stable. See, and I'm getting air. Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Something because of this is not stable. Okay, justice and strength. Okay, so justice is just that. Getting what you deserve, karma. Could be cause and effect, law and order. Getting served something, okay? Strength, balance, moderation. I don't need to call a couple more, but basically, I get the sense that you don't possess much strength right now. 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, hard work, consistency, production, okay, making it happen. Okay, and Ace of Pentacles is like a boss. Okay. Boss energy possibly. King of Cups, King of Pentacles. So it's a. Okay, I see where we're going here. You're at war, possibly a crossroads on which way is more important, your feelings or work, your feelings or money, what you want, what you need. Okay. may have thought you were putting yourself first. That's why that selfish, that page of wands came through. I always say this is selfish or the opposite, selfless. I have a feeling you thought you were putting yourself first, and in essence, really, you were acting out of selfish need. But you thought you were putting yourself first, honestly. The Hierophant, Two of Wands, you need direction, honestly. You don't feel like you can rely on the people around you to give you the proper direction without putting their feelings into it. Page of Cups, you have the thirst to know more. You want to know more, you want to progress from where you're going. I also hear arguments, debate, debacle kind of thing. Okay? You thought you knew what you had to do, but you really don't. You need more direction. Okay? Ace of Wands, you may have gotten caught in the act in some way at home. Whether it's through words or an action, I'm not sure. Toxicity came out. If you look at this card, this is the Lover's card. But if you look at this card, the inner side, the inner part of it is like just kind of overwhelming this guy. Either you or your partner's feelings overwhelmed you. And you thought you were putting yourself first by switching it up, so to speak. But you're realizing it was a selfish act. Ten of Wands and Four of Cups. Ten of Swords. Kind of ready to move on from it all and look in a different direction, possibly the right direction. Kind of tired of doing the same old thing. You're realizing that you thought you were doing something different, but you're really just doing the same old thing. Okay? Six of Wands. Actually, no, Knight of Wands. I'm sorry, Two of Cups. You may be planning to reach out to somebody. A love interest of some sort. Usually Two of Cups represents bold expression of admiration, and it usually comes in the form of text message, email, phone call, all that good stuff. But this Nine of Wands indicates that planning. Yeah, it's not going the way you planned, possibly also. Three of Cups. Knight of Cups. Okay, so somebody either has more control over the situation than the other right here, or isn't forthcoming about what they know. In this card, Three of Cups indicates, if you look at it, there's two people at the table. There's 3 place settings, there's 3 wine glasses. It indicates the third person, right? But where are they? The third person interferes of some sort, and somebody knows more than the other, or had more control over the person than the other. Okay, Queen of Cups, you might be doing water yourself, and the High Priestess. You're in the search of the perfect partner. I'm just gonna say it. And you're putting that above everything else in your life. You thought you weren't, but you are. Two more. Page of Swords. Knight of Wands. Again, that inner crack coming out. Page of Swords. Air sign. Gemini. Libra. Aquarius. I think you were over this air sign, or thought you were, but you're realizing that's not the case. Okay? You may have acted too soon, and now you're realizing that you want to go back to kind of fix what you fucked up or messed up. may have happened in like January, December, or something like that. That, I mean, retrograde did just finish. It may kind of go along with what happened during retrograde. So you may have went back to a situation during retrograde, and you realize that's not what you want. May have acted too soon. Let me know in the comments if any of this resonates. I'm here for you, okay? Alright, I hope you try to have a good week, okay? Alright, that's what I have for you, kids.